Welcome back to part 2 and the conclusion of my talk with celebrity fashion designer Marissa Kenson as we talk about one of my favorite topics, fashion. Let's talk fashion.
Let's.
My favorite.
Yes.
Yeah. So you dress women, you dress celebrities, you've been in the fashion industry for over 25 years, you're highly successful. What makes a woman beautiful?
How she feels inside, how she wears a garment, not letting the garment or the clothing wear her.
That's so good. Because you could have the most gorgeous dress on, but if you are so unhappy inside, it's just, it wears you, doesn't it?
It does. It's almost, you know, the saying that says it's better to look good than to feel good.
Yeah.
It actually doesn't really work because, you know, what I try to do is I try to make women feel comfortable as well as confident in the clothing. And I'm always thinking about that. I'm always thinking about when I have something on and I'm tugging it and I'm pulling it around, you know, I'm not focused on people and relationships and, you know, in the environment. And that's not a good thing. So I really try to make sure that my clothes fit well and it brings out the confidence and inner beauty in a woman.
That's so good because in our mind, we're not that size 2, and that's the pressure to get there. But I've seen some of the most beautiful women in size 26, 28, because they know who they are, and that confidence shines through. So let's talk about that a little bit. You patented this dress that everyone's crazy about, and then you sold it on HSN, and you said that the 2 sizes that completely blew out were extra small and
3X.
3X.
Can you believe it?
I can, actually. Yeah. I can.
Well, that was born out of my quest to, you know, to be able to come up with apparel that every woman could wear. Any type of body type. And, you know, we're all so different. And I would get letters from women who would see my things on the runway and they would say, I can't wear that, that's gorgeous, but I need to lose 50 pounds, 10 pounds, or it's not my look at all, but I love it.
Right.
And women are always waiting, you know, until they're that perfect weight. And that's one thing we don't have time.
Right.
So I started to, I do a lot of draping. So I took fabric and I was draping my form, and I thought, there's gotta be a way where I can, you know, highlight a woman's, you know, beautiful form, but also be able to camouflage and maybe, you know, gently cover some other areas that we have problems with. And so
because women are generally the worst happy with maybe gut and butt. Yeah?
Those are the areas.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you did this fabulous thing, and you developed and patented a invisible belt dress.
Yes.
That still covers your tushy.
Yes.
Which is brilliant.
Yes.
So we want to bring Susie in because she's going to model this fabulous dress.
Yay, Susie. Well, it's actually very simple, and it's great because, you know, this is the shape of the female body that you kind of want to contour, but if you look in the back, it's loose, and it just kind of gently shapes the rear end and some of the other areas. Where in the front, you know, it kind of emphasizes it and it pulls it in, and so the way that it works is that the belt goes on the inside of the dress in the back. And in the front, it's right up in front. So it cinches and shapes you right here. And on the inside, on the back, it kind of floats. So are you comfortable, Susie?
So comfortable. You're not worrying about fiddling with the belt or worrying, you know, what you look like from behind when if you're at a party and you get up and sit down and you're meeting and greeting people.
Yeah.
It's so comfortable. And the fabric is fantastic. No wrinkle.
It's beautiful.
It's awesome.
And obviously, you have a beautiful figure, but I could see where this in a 3X would still complement a woman's figure. I think the misconception for women, no matter who you are, is don't put a belt on because it's going to accentuate your waist. Exactly, it's going to give you a waist,
this is what a typical belt would do. Turn around, Susie. If you have a belt on, you know, it's going to do this, and it's going to pucker You're going to be pulling it up, pulling it down. But with this, you know, you have that nice shape in the back, and you've got the cinch-in look in the front. And this is,
I love it.
The patent is actually the application of the belt, so I can put it on any fabric, any style. We use it on tops, on t-shirts, tunics, long dresses, coats. So we're really excited about it. And the best thing that it's something about your core.
Yeah.
When you have a belt on, you just feel comfortable, and it tightens you.
It does give you that confidence too.
Yes, yes.
Thank you, Susie. and let's talk about that, because you've developed a whole line of everyday wear for the everyday woman, for everyday but to the runway, for everyday women, based on this invisible waist. And I've seen the fashions, they're fantastic. Love them.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. It's
So,
fun.
can you tell us a little bit about where Marissa Kenson is going into fashion from here?
Well, you know, we are looking at, I look at fashion, everybody's fashionable, first of all, because fashion is an expression of every individual's lifestyle.
Yeah.
It's what you do for a living, it's what you do on your spare time, so everyone's fashionable.
I love that when we were talking on the phone, you said the Duck Dynasty guys are fashionable because that's their sense of fashion.
That's
And I
right.
thought, wow, it's hideous.
And they are
but
trending, by the way,
I
these
know.
days. So, you know, what we're doing is something really different. You know, we have the ability now, our brand has jewelry and accessories, apparel, and makeup. So we've put little trunks together that are total looks. And I've happened to feel that women are multifaceted, and actually they're probably much more open to trying new things if you can give them a whole total look.
Yeah.
So we have packaged little trunks of different types of clothing that speak to different areas in your life. Like, for instance, we have a weekend trunk which has all kinds of denim and t-shirts and, you know, casual maxi dresses with, you know, beaded jewelry and some makeup that's not, you know, some more natural makeup. The accessories are the same, like a straw hat.
Yeah.
We have
And
trunks.
the boho.
Yeah,
I
the
love
boho look.
Boho. It's fantastic.
Yeah, so we have a boho look that's sort of like, you know, street chic, and we have a nighttime look. And this way, you know, you can click on an area that you're interested in, and again, I feel like the same woman that would wear, you know, a dress that maybe a shift during the day, if she's going out at night with her husband, you know, she may want to wear something a little bit more feminine and, you know, girls' night out kind of thing.
Because we dress according to how we feel. Men don't get that. Brian and I travel a lot, and he's always like, seriously, so many outfits? And my answer always is, but I never know how I'm going to feel in that moment, what I want to wear.
That's right.
Because we're so emotional, such emotional beings.
Exactly. And some days we want to be all covered up and warm and cozy, and, you know, other days we, you know, don't. And
So maybe you should explain that to him for me.
Brian, where are you?
So your jewelry is,
Yes.
These are your designs.
Yes.
Chunky, big, I love it. It's fantastic.
And even the jewelry is different. This goes in a certain trunk, you know, for a certain occasion. I just feel like women should not be, you know, pigeonholed into a certain look. I remember growing up, you know, my mother would have certain friends, and she would have certain friends that would only wear suits, and certain friends that would only, you know, wear shift dresses or wear pantsuits. And these days, you know, we do a lot of different things. And like you said, it's about your mood, it's about the event you're going to be at.
Right.
And I think we should have all those options.
So if I hear you with everything that we've talked about, I think you would agree with me that a woman is made up of body, mind, soul, and spirit.
Absolutely.
And they all are essential to each other, and they all work together.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for being here and being willing to be vulnerable and to share your awesome fashions. And real quickly,
Thank you.
what's the fashions trends for summer? We got very little time.
Oh my gosh, color block, lace, nude colors are still sparkle.
We like
I could
blue.
go on and on, but you'll see in the trunks.
Thank you, Marissa. Thank you for
Jill.
being here.
Love you.
Love you too. My thanks to Marissa for her honesty, vulnerability, and for sharing her knowledge and expertise. Check out Marissa's latest designs at www.mkcollabs.com. And check back often at dailyaudioBibleWomen.com as we continue to explore women, body, mind, soul, and spirit.